Welcome to Module 3, Lesson 4, Balance Exercises. Let's all take a nice deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. For this lesson, you're going to see a whole bunch of different demos, all different degrees of difficulty. So I would love for you to again check in with your inner compass, check in with your horse, and make sure each exercise feels good for you. I'll have a list of the balance exercises that I recommend, and of course you'll see all the different ones in the video after this. And I hope you enjoy all of it, and it'll be things to do away from the horse and things to do on the horse. So there you go. I hope you have fun with it, and may the horse be with you always. Alright, so now I'm going to work my balance a little. Shorten my reins, grab some mane, and just stand up. Good. I'm just going to tap, you see. Keep going forward. Good. Cool, butts. Whew. Sit back down. Good. I'm going to think of leaning way back. Good boy, cut the pony. And forward. And way back. Good. Awesome. Are you ready? He's like, yeah man, let's do this. Boy. Alright. So now we're going to practice dropping and walking and picking them up. Good. Dropping, walking, and picking them up. Good. Dropping, walking, picking them up. Good. Alright. So today's all about balancing your body. So even though we're working on body parts and being aware, I still want you to be aware of your breathing and be aware of the thoughts. Be aware of the thoughts that come up. So I'm out here in the woods so you can see the boys a little bit. I love that they're able to hang out in our little piece of woods. And I have my notes here so I don't forget. So I've got a bunch of different ideas for you, but before I go into them, just be aware I'm only suggesting things. So this means you need to trust your instincts, trust your own body. Don't blame me if anything goes wrong. Okay, so I really hope that you'll be able to do some of these. If not, pick up whatever you think would be great to help you with your balance. But I'll go through my list and see if any of these resonate with you and play with them, and then comment below and let me know which one you've chosen, or maybe you've done all of them. So the first one, of course, which I love to do, is to stand up in your stirrups. Of course, make sure it's a horse that you trust. You might need someone to lead your horse or be on a lunge line, but basically what you want to do is stand up in your stirrups. Let your heels sink down. Make sure that when you look down, you can see your knees, but not your toes. So if your toes are in front, that means your legs are too far forward. So just be aware, a lot of people end up doing that chair seat thing. So you want to just stay really tall, and you want to feel like you have that nice drop line from your shoulders, hips to your heels. So you're going to stand up and feel free to grab some mane or your saddle or saddle pad, whatever you need to get your balance. And then once you've got your balance and you're standing up and backing up, I'm in the middle of a tree, you're gonna do this. You're gonna put one arm out with your palm up, like you're trying to catch a butterfly. It's better than palm down, because if you notice, your shoulder really shifts. So you want to feel like your palm is up and your shoulder stays back, and that helps keep your heart center open. So then if you're feeling really good, try both hands out while you're standing. So now to fold into what we've done earlier, you can also think about breathing as you do it. Maybe count your breaths. See how long you can stay up there. All right. So we're going to work the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good boy, you're safe. He's like, wait a second. 5. You think I'm giving you treats? I'm just putting my arms out. I know, it's weird. You got this. Good boy, thank you. Awesome. So just do the best you can, listen to your body, and always when you go to sit down, try to sit as softly as possible. And that's going to be the best thing for your horse, and it's also going to make you work your muscles more so you don't just plop down. So that's the first thing, standing up. So the next thing, if you're not able to ride, I always suggest doing little poses like from yoga. So one of them I love is the tree pose. I'll back up here, I'll put my notes down. And the tree pose is basically, you just take, I'll back up even more. I'll be with the tree and I'll let it help me. So you pick up one foot and you can either come up here or here. Just remember to relax your shoulders and breathe. And you just see how long you can stay up there, and you can count your breaths. And then you're gonna switch. Yeah, and Tabitha's gonna help me. You want to help? You good kitty. She's a very sweet kitty. So yeah, so you just do both sides. And if you're not able to do tree pose, you could also just take one foot off the ground and see how long you can stay up there. So that's really basic. Grab my notes again. So it's really good for your balance to be able to do things like that and stay there and breathe as long as you can. So let's see, the next one is sitting trot without your stirrups. Depending on how smooth or bouncy your horse is, just play around with that and feel like you're counting the breaths for the amount of time that you feel completely connected and balanced. And then if you lose your balance, then come back to your breathing again, and then see if you can lengthen the amount of time it feels completely balanced. So that'll be a good little test for you as well. Of course, a reminder, only do the things you feel like you can. Don't push yourself too much, and listen to your body, listen to your instincts, your intuition, okay? And then the next one's pretty fun. This is something that I had trouble with as a youngster because I used to lean one way a little bit more than the other. So what I'm going to suggest is if you can do posting trot with one stirrup. So you're going to do posting trot with just one stirrup with the other foot out. And then you're going to switch and drop the other stirrup, grab the other one, so you'll switch to the other stirrup. And then put both feet back in and see if you can find your center again. So you'll notice one side or the other might be a lot easier, and that'll be a good little tool to figure out if you're usually leaning on one side or the other more. So that'll be really good for you. And yeah, when you have your feet back in your stirrups, just really focus on equal weight in both heels. And then the very last one, I didn't bring it out here, but you can play with a balance ball, one of those big exercise balls. And what I used to love to do before I tore my knee and had surgery is I used to get the ball against a couch, right? And then you'd hold onto the couch, and then you'd get up on the ball with just the front of your legs here, just your shins, and you try to balance on it. And then when you feel really good, you let go of the couch and balance yourself on the ball. Here's what I mean. You got your couch here, and you can lean on that to help you get on your little pony. And then you're gonna breathe. And then work your way very slowly to letting go. And see how long you can do that. You might want to wear your helmet just as a warning. All right, there you go. Basically what you want to do is just drop your stirrups while you're walking, and you can lean back, and it's called the thighs away exercise. You can feel free to hold on to the front of your saddle, and then you just lift one thigh away and then softly bring it down, and then the other, then softly bring it down. If you feel really good, you could try both legs. What's cool about that is it gets you to really feel your sit bones. And once you feel your sit bones, then you can start to activate them and make sure you're balanced on them. And then you can start to play with shifting the weight in your sit bones to help your horse as you make turns and do different movements. So that's a fun one too. So there you go, those are 6 things I just offered you. So choose which one you'd like. Let me know how it goes in the comments, and feel free to tag me if you have any questions. Okay, enjoy. Remember to breathe, believe, let any thoughts that come up go through your mind and say, is this thought serving me? And if not, just get rid of it. Say ridiculous, and then pick a new one, okay? All right, so you're gonna breathe, believe, and balance now. May the horse be with you, always. I'm gonna do the up, up, down, down the long sides. Ready? Up, up, down, up, down. Good. Regular twist. Very nice, Bubs. Up, up, down, up, up, down. Sorry, I bumped you. There we go, good boy. So if you can get the foam roller on the inner parts of your thighs, there's a really funny technique I've been doing now where I'm kind of like leaning back with my hands on my yoga mat, and I'm kind of hovering my butt in the air, and then I've got the foam roller under my thigh, inner thigh, and I just kind of roll back and forth. And that's been helping a ton. So the more you can release the tension in your inner thighs, the more they can just relax and kind of just drape down. So you're not feeling like super stuck to them. You're just relaxed on them. And they'll appreciate that more too. So remember, if you're squeezing a lot with your thighs, it's creating tension, and it's also harder for their backs to move freely.